This is a message for anyone that has been standing their ground in their authentic selves. And whomever you're dealing with, they've seen the truth about you. They've seen how you defended your authenticity, your truth, your honor, perhaps even your pride, and you stood your ground, all right? Like you knew that there was some sort of lie that's been spreading around and you didn't bow down. Okay, like you stood strong. And it looks like the person that you're dealing with is going through a massive shift right now. Whatever has happened in the past chapter between the both of you, it's coming to a major end. And the way that this is coming to an end is through some sort of gossip that lets them know that they were wrong about you. Okay, the Ten of Swords is here at the bottom as well, really talking about some sort of painful collapse. Okay, like your person is going through a very painful collapse. And whatever this truth was that was revealed here about you, it made them work on themselves. So even if they are not approaching you yet, or they're closed off, or they're kind of like, you know, gone in the wind, they are working on themselves. They know that they need to fix their judgment about you, or fix the way that they have, misjudged you in some sort of sense. They know that this isn't over. So, you're going to hear from them. The wheel is in your favor here. So, absolutely, whatever the karmic cycle was that you were battling, it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. And I feel like you're still holding back as well. Like you're definitely not approaching, you're standing your ground. You have like you've climbed a high mountain and you're standing your ground on that. Okay. And this person still loves you very much, but they know that they need to fix or let go something that was jeopardizing the both of you in this connection. So let's see, what else did I have to say? Okay. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So for some of you, maybe you also have like a little bit of sleepless nights, or every time you try to go to bed, you feel them around you. That's their energy pulling on you. I don't react when people mention you. I wonder if you are happy without me and you were the best thing in my life. So it looks like a lot of people are actually talking about how happy you are, how fulfilled you are, that you don't really need them. And this is making them feel quite stuck, because they thought that without them you would be like a full disaster. However, they're the ones that are being a disaster right now. So they are wondering if you have moved on. Let's see what else. How does this person feel towards my collective right now? How does this person feel towards my collective right now? Weak. Oh no, I thought it was the Strength card reversed. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo. Ace of Wands reversed. The Four of Wands reversed. Okay. Interesting. They know that they had a chance to lit this fire up, but they rejected it. Okay, they rejected being in a loving, nurturing, warmth energy of you. Okay, with the Four of Wands reverse, they're being very unstable. They may have judged you as well. Okay, like there is some sort of judgment here with the King of Swords and the Justice, but karma is coming back around. It looks like for a lot of you, you've been just retreating yourself. You're just healing from whatever this judgment was. And Spirit is handling this, all right? Like Spirit is absolutely handling things in your favor. This person feels now rejected for them to reject or to jeopardize this reunion. Okay, there was a reunion, there was a chance here, but they weren't ready for that. And because they weren't ready, they blamed you for that. Whereas it was actually their own immature self. Okay, so the Four of Cups is here. This is them being bored, stuck, unfulfilled themselves. Okay, like they were unfulfilled themselves and they were projecting that out on you. I also feel a lot of disappointment. Okay, yeah, Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Like this person has put themselves in some sort of prison here. They're stuck overthinking things. They don't know how to react. All right. That's why we have that I don't react when people mention you. It's because they don't know how to react to your transformation. They don't know how to react on the changes that you have made. And the changes that you have made is like you speak your truth, you stand your ground, you block anything that is not in alignment with you, and you make changes for your own happiness. And they don't like for you to make those changes. They wanted you to rely on them constantly. So your person is quite overwhelmed, stuck mentally, definitely not happy or stable wherever they are, but they do long for a new beginning with you. What's your energy? Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, King of Wands. So, you're trying to leave this conflict behind, but there's also a part of you like, I cannot forget what you did. I cannot get over what they did. All right. Like the Five of Swords is a very heavy conflict, or maybe some sort of emotional abuse, verbal abuse. Like there has been something, maybe they really, I don't know, ignored you when you spoke the truth. Like there was something that was really major and you're trying to get rid of that, but you can't forgive it. Like you can't forget it. You can't get over it. The King of Wands is also an energy of maybe someone backing you up here with the King of Wands. It looks like you have some very stable individuals around you that are aware of this conflict. Okay. Maybe trying to kind of like fix or mediate here. How do you feel about them? You're not accepting this bullshit. That's what it is. Yeah, you're trying to stay independent, detached, really putting all the focus on yourself. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your friends, your family. Like you're just putting all the focus on yourself, but you're not the one that is going to communicate. You have, you hold the sword and you hold it down. So there is no input from your end. What is this person going to do? Emperor. Nice. Okay. Well, that's someone that's finally taking accountability, guys. Someone that is finally being able to recognize the warmth that you have been trying to give to them. Okay. Like this is someone that forced you to be in that Queen of Swords energy and then blamed you for being a Queen of Swords. That's the type of energy that I am getting. It's like, making you react in a certain way so they can feel validated for not choosing you, because the Four of Cups is them rejecting what could have been a very loving commitment here. So right now they're going back and forth. The Two of Pentacles is them really not being stable in their decisions, right? Like trying to adapt to the changes, but they don't know really what is going to happen because they're not fully behind the decisions that they made. So they're kind of like clowning around here. But the Emperor to the Queen of Wands is them really wanting to have like a peaceful reunion here, a peaceful reconciliation, wanting you to actually remember the good things. Because right now with you and the Queen of Swords, and especially these cards coming through, you're not really aligning yourself with the past timeline. You're just like, okay, this is the timeline now, and I'm not going to be going backwards. So the Queen of Swords here in your energy, you're not accepting them back, or you're not softening up, and they want you to soften up or warm up again, and you're just like, nope, that's not going to happen. You're standing your ground, and especially with a Five of Swords, you're not letting go of standing your ground, even if it's cost you the reunion or the commitment. It's like you want something to be proven. What does the Spirit has to say? The Lover's card. This could be a twin flame dynamic. There is a lot of back and forth, pull and push, but right now you're pushing them away. The Ten of Swords. So a very painful ending of a past chapter is going on. This person feels quite defeated. Yeah, 8 of Cups, walking away from defeat. You are the one that's like emotionally withdrawn, and that's what makes this person feel defeated. And the defeat is actually because they rejected to listen to you properly. So yeah, 5 of Wands, there was a lot of conflict here, but thank God here with the World card, it is coming to an end. I don't know how, but it is coming to an end. This has been a very difficult chapter. Like, this chapter has had a lot of betrayals, a lot of dissatisfaction, a lot of people getting in between, arguments, misunderstandings, and perhaps also because it's the Mercury retrograde, a lot of things are coming back around for the both of you to fix. So let's see what the advice is. Communication is key. So also you are being asked to prepare yourself for this communication. Like, both of you do need to talk about it, and both of you actually know that it's time. Okay, like, it's time for the both of you to talk about it. You are being asked to protect yourself. You may have felt like someone was violating you, or there was some sort of energy where you just didn't feel quite protected by this person. Okay, like maybe behind your back, this person did not protect you. They didn't react when people were mentioning your name, or when people were talking bad about you. And that may have been your way of thinking, like, well, you backstab me, because the person that you love, or your twin flame, or whomever it is, there's a twin flame dynamic again, needs to be the one that defends and protects you behind your back. And whenever you feel like, hey, that person is not reacting to any of this bullshit, and thus they are rejecting me on it, and are not there for me, then that's going to be an energy for you to defend yourself and protect yourself. So I do feel like you're walking away. So do not fuel the fire here. Do not try to instigate something with them, because that's just going to be like some sort of chaos. So let things cool down right now. Let's see. Yeah, the situation is not serving you. And I feel like that's how you've been behaving and reacting, right? Like, you walked away out of self-protection. And that's exactly what the Ace of Swords and the 7 of Wands is actually saying. And that was actually your lesson to learn, to walk away from a situation where you didn't feel understood or protected. Okay, Goddess of the Unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. And remove fear and embrace the unknown. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance has been paying off. The Angel of Manifestation and Goddess of Justice. Oh my God. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. So for a lot of you, you may be in this vibration of everything happened to me and this was unfair. But actually, there is going to be a huge blessing after that. So remove all the things that have been going on. Try to center yourself. Try to calm yourself. Do some sort of cleansing or release energy, because there is a new chapter that is coming up. All right. A chapter where both of you are going to be more communicating. We have the new moon in Gemini, but we have a full moon in Gemini coming up in December. So that is going to be probably a time where both of you are going to be able to talk things through slowly. A time to give rather than take. So maybe this is time to be there for your friends, for your family, to kind of like focus on the important things in your life rather than fitting with them. Okay, like don't start to put like a lot of bullshit their way, because that's not going to help the energies to flow forward. Right, last thing that they would say to my subscribers. And if you need any personal reading, check out my Hypsee link down in the description box below, so we can have like a chat, a call, a video call. I am not available. So right now, I feel like this person is going a little bit inwards, trying to prepare themselves for the next round. And for others of you, if this is someone that really hurt you, move forward. You have something great and something new coming into your life, but only you will know if you would be able to forgive them and have like a relationship with them. And if you feel like that's not going to happen, that's not the deal, that's not what you want, then, close that chapter, even though it was painful, and there is a new chapter coming up for you. Okay. That's what I have for you, my lovely people. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.